welcome to episode 2 of the Penguin Soup podcast. You can find me as Penguin Soup on my blog, penguin-soup.blogspot.ca, and you can also find me as Penguin Soup on craftster.org. You can find me on Ravelry as Antonara, and I think that's it. Here is my little puppy Miles. Look, that's my Miles. He's pretty sleepy, so we'll see how it goes. Oh yes, today is February 25th. It's a Monday. And welcome to my podcast. It's a little late. I was originally planning to do bi-weekly podcasts, but my blog wasn't being very blogged on. So I decided to make it up to you guys, and I did another podcast. I think I'm going to keep going weekly and try to do at least 3 vlogs a week, and we'll see how this goes. I actually have show notes this time too, so I'll post those after the show. First, we have our works in progress. Oh, good puppy. So we have my Clara shawl. I probably did 15, 20 rows on this, and it looks, I'm going to spread it out here for you, kind of like that. Oh yeah, there. It's looking pretty good. It is by Laura Nelkin. It's Stroll Tonal, and the colorway is actually Canopy. And it's on 4mm needles. I don't know the US size. And it's by Knit Picks, and it's their nickel-plated ones right here. I love them. They're super sharp. This is part of my Harry Potter craft along. You can find this on Craftster. I'm in the one on Craftster. There is one on Ravelry, but that one seems a little intense. This one's kind of laid back. There's a couple prizes for finishing. I think I'm calling this my Norbert shawl. It's my owl. Ordinary wizarding level assignment. I'm doing the sweater that I showed you last week. That's my Newt, my nasty, exhausting, and wizarding levels. My Newt. I haven't touched that. They'll both carry on to the next semester. If you want to join in, sign up for craftster.org, or sign in if you already have an account. It's under miscellaneous craft alongs, and then it's stickied at the top. We are on the winter semester right now, which ends in 3 days on February 28th, and the spring semester will go through March, April, and May. Any newts and owls you have will carry over. I think my puppy wants down. I don't know. You good? Good puppy. Okay. Oh yeah, and I'm Ravenclaw. Yeah, Ravenclaw. We're losing only by a couple hundred points though, so if I finish this up in time, then we have a chance. Woo! Another note, by the way, random. We're in my craft room. I have cleaned it up, or at least made it look clean enough to be able to record in here. Miles, come back. Good puppy. And yeah, so I'll be recording in here. The lighting's kind of crappy. I'll work on that. So next up on works in progress. Okay, down. You stay down there. Is my, set up a bit here, there we go, So Square socks that I'm making, ooh, stitches, yep, there we go, for my husband. I had an orientation at work, and it was like a 9-hour day, and I was kind of just sitting and watching PowerPoints and all that, so I didn't do too much, because I ended up getting wrist cramps, but I was about here last time. Oh, this lighting is crappy. And now I'm almost on the foot. And so it's coming along. Oh, there we go. I gotta work on this lighting pretty well. There we go. Finished objects. There aren't really any. Woo! Hence lack of blog posts, lack of finished projects. I've been kind of busy. But I blocked my mom's socks. Yeah, I haven't shipped them yet. I don't have sock blockers, and I'm too cheap to buy sock blockers, which I probably should because they kind of block out funny. But I just took a coat hanger and I bent it into a socky foot shape. They're both differently shaped too. Like they're terrible, but they work. And then I just hang them on top or above my fireplace, very Christmas-esque, and it kind of gives them a nicer-ish shape before I ship them. But they're okay. I mean, the heels came out kind of funny because they're all blocked weird, but whatever. It works. I like it. I should probably buy some actual sock blockers, but whatever. Next we have spinning. I have been doing a little more spinning than I've been doing knitting. We have the Haunted Vineyard colorway by Cloud Lover, which I'm spinning pretty thin. I'm not quite done the first half. This is the rest of the first half. Oh, okay. I have more than I thought left. This is the end. It's kind of what it looks like here. This will be the end of the first half. I have a lot to go. It's because it's so thin, it's taking forever. Then I have a second half. I was thinking of two-plying and doing fractal spinning, but since it's coming out so freaking thin, if I fractal spin it, it'll look kind of weird. I think I'm just going to Navajo ply it and go from there. So that's spinning. That's... Oh yeah, I'm thinking of adding a few new segments. Leave me some comments or email me and let me know. What segments do you like? What segments do you not like? What do you want to see? And whatnot. So this segment is called Review Something! Yeah. It's usually going to be books and magazines, knitting bags, other stuff. But, yeah. So, I have two this time. So let me get it here. I'm going to be reviewing this one on my iPad. This is, go away, The Knitter, issue 55. There's only a couple things in here that I was a big fan of. I'll show you. The first one is an article right here. Whoop. Knitter's Guide to Avoiding RSI. RSI is a repetitive stress injury. So it's when you get that crampy or numb or tingly feeling in your wrists or your fingers or elbows or your back, depending on your knitting or spinning or crocheting. Basically, when you feel that, you should just stop. If you're like me, I'll put it down for 5-10 minutes, an hour, then I'll pick it up until I get it again. And that just doesn't help. During Christmas one year, I was knitting so much that I had to make myself what I called a cow patty. It's a little fluffy, furry cow square that I filled with, I think it's rice. And then I microwaved it and I had it in my hands because my hands would actually seize up like knitting claw. And yeah, that was a pretty bad Christmas. I now knit way earlier, like September's Christmas knitting, which is probably not early enough, but whatever. So another thing you could do if you get an RSI is switch techniques. Like if you're an English knitter like me, you could learn continental, or if say purling English-wise gets you to flare up. Like for me, a lot of purling, like on this shawl here, a lot of purling gets my wrist to hurt, so I can't really work on it too much. But maybe if I learned to purl continental, it wouldn't hurt as bad. I'm not sure. I haven't tried it. I don't really like continental, but yeah, those are a couple things you could do. Just stop and wait until it goes away. So I thought that was a really good article. It's really important for knitters, crocheters, and just crafters in general to know, like, if I'm spinning, my shoulder blade on my right side hurts so bad, and I get cramped up, and I can't move, so, yeah. There's quite a few sweaters and cardigans and stuff that were pretty cute. I mean, sugar kelp I didn't mind. There's going to be a little bit of glare from the computer. And then, where was the one that I really liked? Okay, I thought this one was weird. I'm not a big fan of this one. It's called Ravish by Mary Wallen. And it'd be a cute sweater, but it has this big, gaping hole in the front. Like, I don't know, I wouldn't make that. It looks pretty, but I wouldn't make it. There's the Whernside cushion. Really cute and simple. I probably wouldn't knit a cushion, but it's good to use scraps, I guess. This one I really liked. It's called Henry or Henri. It's by Bergère de France. That's my best guess. I don't know. I think it's a really nice men's sweater. I like it. It's pretty cool. Then we have, oh yeah, this wrap. I really, really like it. I want to make it in probably a bulky, and just make it like super, super, super huge. Kind of throw around your shoulders in the summer, or sorry, in the winter. Just have a super bulky cream colored wrap. And then we have, okay, I won't make this ever, but I think it's pretty cute. It's called Delft by Judy Furlong. And if I can get it, there's like a lace edging and with like a lace pattern, and it's got color work in it. Here's the back, if you can kind of see that. That's a little better there. So I thought that was nice. And then now the knitter is giving the digital subscribers a mini mag at the back. And this time it was, let's click on this here, come on. There we go. Nordic style. It's 4 patterns and accessories. And I think these mitts are adorable. I would make these. They're called Adelis. And just really quick, the wrist warmers, and I really like the pattern. I think they're super cute. There you go. How's that? And then there's Nordic Star. It's a pair of socks that are colorwork that I want to try, because colorwork is kind of scary to me, but I think if I did a pair of socks it would be okay. And I love the bottom. They're just alternate color stitches. I thought that was really cool. I love that. It looks awesome. And then they had a hat and mitt set. Not a huge fan of the colors or the style. They're okay. The stars are pretty. And that was it. So that was that. And then we have Knitpick sent a catalog. Woohoo! And they have something called First Light 2013 Spring Collection. And here's all the patterns to it. I really like this one here. Let's see if we can get it. There's some details. It's not great. This lighting's in here is bad. I gotta work on that. I'm sorry, guys. There's a couple shawls, some cardigans, some wraps. Most of them are pretty cute. I would probably make, or possibly make, I could make them all, but the ones I would actually like, there's probably about 5 that aren't bad. And then they have a new bulky yarn called Billow, and it's cotton. It's a bulky cotton, and sorry, right there. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of cotton. I don't see myself ever using it. They have kits. Just here's a sweater, this pink striped sweater here. I love it. I think it's adorable. There we go. You can kind of see that. It is called Seamless Boat Neck Sweater. Pretty simple title. The pattern is only $2.99 and the kit starts at $25. It wouldn't be the best yarn for $25, but it would be It'd be okay. You could probably get away with a good sweater for $30, $40. They have Galileo. I really, really want to try their Galileo yarn. They have it in sport. It's $4.99 per 50-gram ball. And it is 50% merino, 50% bamboo. And bamboo is so, so soft. They have some gorgeous, gorgeous colors. Light, light. So I want to try that sometime. And they have chroma. I want to use chroma for socks, but it's just wool. It's not superwash, and I'm kind of lazy. So it's 70% wool, 30% nylon, and it's fingering weight. And they have a worsted weight as well. It's $9.99 per 100-gram ball, and you get 396 yards. And the colorways are freaking gorgeous. There's Lollipop there. And there's another one in here. Where was it? I don't see it anymore. This isn't, yeah, right here. Misty Morn. It's not the best preview of it, but oh, does it look so pretty. I think that's it for the Knit Picks one. They have sock blockers. I might have to buy some. And some project bags. Yeah. No, that's about it. So that's it for that. That was my review something. Did you like it? What, should I give more information? Did I miss anything? Do you want to see me review more items? Let me know. And we move on to another new segment called Cool Stuff. Yeah. So my in-laws went to Ethiopia and Tanzania as part of a META meeting. I'm so sorry, I don't remember what META stands for. But basically, they give microloans to people in third world countries so they can build up a business. So it's not just handouts, they actually have to pay it back, which I think is awesome, and it helps so many people. So they actually got to go see where their money's going and how they're helping everyone and just what's happening, and that's phenomenal. But they brought back souvenirs too. There's this beautiful bracelet. I hope it's handmade. Silver, it's awesome, I love it. But then there was this little leather box, and I'm going to use it as a notions box. So we open it up, and ooh, it's gonna fall out there, but I have my tape measure, always nice. I have some of these for the ends. If I take my needle tips off my interchangeable needles, I put these on the cable, my stitches don't fall off. I have some point protectors. Some of these thingies for making sure my DPNs don't fall apart. I don't really use them. And then these really gorgeous, whoops, stitch markers here. The stitch markers are by, oh, did I lose it? Here we go. Whoopsies. Stitch markers are by Begin Designs. BEAGIN Design, DESIGN.com. There's the card. And they're so pretty. There's big ones and small ones, and they come in a whole bunch of colors. So I'm keeping those in there. And it's just in this super cute little leather notions bag that's handmade, I'm assuming. It looks handmade. It's awesome. Other cool stuff. I know, what can beat handmade items from Ethiopia? These little tags by Martha Stewart, I think they were $2 or $3, maybe like $5 tops, and then you get a whole bunch of them. And they have a little strings on the back. Let me take one off here. There we go. And what I use them for is for my spinning. I'll spin my yarn, measure it up, wash it and everything. And then I'll write on this little tag, I'll write I'll write the weight of it, like is it fingering or bulky or worsted. I'll write the yardage. I'll write usually who I got it from and the colorway and any other information I can kind of think of, and I put on these tags. They're awesome. And the last cool thing is Turtle Myrtle. I found a blog. It's called Turtle Myrtle, and she has a box bag tutorial. You know, all these people are selling these super, super, super cute box bags with like geeky patterns and everything else just to put your knitting in, and I love them. I don't have $20 to $50 to spend on one, and I have so much fabric. So, well, okay, not so much. Not as much fabric as I have yarn, but I have enough. So I'm going to make a couple box bags, especially one to put my new sweater in. I need a sweater size box bag. Not really socks. I have enough sock projects. And go from there. I'm going to be kind of busy helping friends move. We're having a party for a friend who's moving to another province. But I will try to blog. And I will try to do another podcast this weekend, even though it's like Monday and I usually podcast Friday. So you kind of get a double whammy this week. Woohoo! Or I'll do it on the weekend or next Monday or something. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.